Day 1. Arrival in the Eternal City. As the plane descends over Fiumicino Airport, Maya presses her nose against the window. Below, the rooftops of Rome shimmer gold in the summer sun. Roberto, calm but smiling, pulls out his travel guide and grins. Welcome to 20 years of history. They hop onto a shuttle into the city center, surrounded by a buzz of Italian chatter. Arriving in the Trastevere district, their boutique hotel is tucked between cobbled alleys and flowering balconies. After freshening up Roberto in his crisp white tee and jeans, Maya in her mint green top and signature gold pendant, they stroll to Piazza di Santa Maria in Trastevere. They visited the famous Fontana di Trevi, took some pictures. Dinner is a classic Roman feast. Cassio e pepe, crispy suppli, and a toast with vino rosso under string lights. They end the evening sharing their first gelato of the Tripistachio for Maya, dark chocolate for Roberto. Day 2. Ancient Rome comes alive. The next morning, they join a hop-on, hop-off day bus tour, climbing to the open-air top deck. Maya's braid whips in the breeze as Roberto points out ancient ruins along the Via dei Fori Imperiali. They hop off at the Colosseum, where Roberto shares facts about gladiators, making Maya giggle with dramatic reenactments. As they walk the upper levels, sunbeams filter through arches and shadows dance on the stone. Next, they stroll through the Roman Forum. Maya imagines togas and market stalls, while Roberto traces his fingers along weathered marble columns.
This was the heartbeat of Rome, he murmurs.
Lunch is in Monte, a trendy artsy neighborhood nearby. Maya orders bruschetta, and Roberto tries carciofi alla romana, Roman-style artichokes. They chat with a friendly waiter who teaches them how to say "grazie mille" correctly. The day ends with a peaceful walk up Palatine Hill, where wildflowers bloom among ruins. As golden hour hits, they overlook the city, taking in the sweeping view as the sky turns pink. Day 3. The Vatican's grandeur. They rise early, dress simply Roberto in his gray tee, Maya in soft pink, her scarf draped respectfully over her shoulders for their visit to Vatican City. Their tour begins with the Vatican Museums, where Maya is awestruck by the tapestries and mosaics, and Roberto lingers at the classical sculptures. In the Sistine Chapel, the hush is sacred. They tilt their heads back to admire Michelangelo's ceiling, whispering about each biblical scene. Then, they enter St. Peter's Basilica, where sunlight floods through towering stained glass windows. Roberto kneels silently for a moment of reflection while Maya sketches the interior dome in her journal. Climbing to the dome's top, they emerge to a breathtaking view of St. Peter's Square and all of Rome. Maya grips Roberto's arm, overwhelmed by the beauty. They enjoy lunch in Borgo Pio, a charming street near the Vatican, where they share creamy carbonara and espresso. Later, they toss a coin into the Trevi fountain, laughing at the crowd but loving the tradition. Day 4. Renaissance and Romance. Today's journey begins at the Piazza Navona, where street artists paint portraits under shady umbrellas. Maya buys a watercolor of Rome's skyline, and Roberto captures candid photos of the vibrant crowd. They walk hand in hand to the Pantheon, sunlight streaming through the oculus as Roberto whispers lines from ancient Roman poets.
Maya hugs him and says, "I love that you're a walking encyclopedia."
They enjoy a quiet lunch near Campo de' Fiori, where fresh flowers, cheeses, and herbs fill the market stalls. Roberto tries a fried zucchini blossom.
Strange but amazing, he declares.
In the afternoon, they explore the Villa Borghese gardens by bike, racing each other along tree-lined paths and stopping at Galleria Borghese to admire sculptures by Bernini. Maya's favorite is Apollo and Daphne. She can't stop staring at the swirling marble leaves. They relax near the Pincian Terrace, watching the sun dip over Piazza del Popolo, their silhouettes long on the pavement. That evening, dinner is at a rooftop restaurant overlooking the Vatican. Twinkling lights and soft mandolin music set the mood.
Maya writes in her journal, "Rome feels like a dream I never want to wake from."
Day 5. Underground wonders and pizza adventures. With energy high, they descend beneath the city into the catacombs of San Sebastiano, where torchlit corridors and ancient tombs tell stories of early Christian Rome. Roberto, fascinated, narrates the history while Maya clutches his arm, half spooked, half in awe. Later, they visit Appian Way, one of Rome's oldest roads, and rent bikes to ride past crumbling aqueducts and rolling fields. Sheep graze nearby, and the air smells of sun and wild herbs. Hungry, they return to Trastevere and enroll in a pizza-making class led by a local chef. Maya rolls the dough while Roberto gets flour on his nose. They laugh through the whole process, and later devour their handmade pizza with pride. That evening, they explore Gianicolo Hill, a lesser-known spot with stunning views. A local musician plays soft jazz. Roberto dances with Maya under the stars, her laughter echoing across the rooftops. Day 6. Saying goodbye on their last morning, they revisit a few favorite spots: Piazza Navona, Campo dei Fiori, and Via del Corso for final souvenirs. Maya picks up a small marble statue of a Roman goddess. Roberto buys postcards to send to his grandparents. Their last stop is Piazza Venezia, where they climb the massive Altare della Patria monument. At the top, Rome stretches beneath them, a sea of terracotta roofs and ancient domes. Over lunch at a cozy trattoria, they reminisce Roberto with a final espresso, Maya with a bittersweet smile. At sunset, they walk the Tiber River, bridges glowing gold. They pause at Ponte Sant'Angelo, where artists sell sketches and couples sit close. I feel like we've lived 1,000 lives this week, Maya says softly.
Roberto nods. Rome does that. It doesn't just show you history, it makes you part of it.